Hey! Don't Nod dropped a first look gameplay trailer for their next game, Lost Records Bloom and Rage today. This game, I got some requests for me to, check out the trailers and talk about it a bit. I think maybe a lot of you know way more about this game than me right now because I have been I know they announced it, but I haven't been super keeping up with literally every little detail, so yeah, let's check this out together. Right now, what I know is that this is set in 95, and there's 4 girls, and it's a summer, and some mystery happens. Don't Nod are the people who made Life is Strange, so I think a lot of people are looking at this being like, oh, this sounds like it's got some Life is Strange DNA in it. Yeah, why don't we check this out first? Small town nostalgia vibes.
Honestly, Swan, I'm glad, but slightly surprised that you showed up tonight.
Oh, this is first person.
When I saw her text, all these memories came flooding back.
Hey, she actually showed. Welcome!
I remembered Nora, her energy.
Shit! Where's my fucking pick?
The dark one's
Vortex
her
Club.
favorite.
I remembered you.
Nice one, Autumn.
You were the coolest. Skateboarder's wisdom. Never land on your wrist.
I want to see you skateboard, Autumn. I remembered Kat.
Whoa, watch out!
She was like a firecracker.
Fuck!
This is serious. We're gonna need
Best
a
friends.
real band name.
We do music together.
How about Bloom and Rage?
How could I forget?
That's such an edgy name.
Guys.
Last week, my mom found a package on her doorstep.
Wait. Our Bloom and Rage?
Only for Bloom and Rage, remember 95?
We haven't heard anything for 27 years.
Ooh, I like this trailer. Lots of little details that we can tell already. It looks like there's gonna be portions that are set, 27 years later. How old were they here? Maybe 15 or so? Did they mention it? They must have mentioned it. Assuming they were 14, so 27 years later, they would be in their 30s. Okay. This is interesting. Interesting. I like it already. And I can totally see why Life is Strange fans would immediately latch onto it because there's a lot of similarities. The music, the vibes. And it looks like from the end here, there's gonna be an episodic portion. But not really, because they're just splitting into 2 things. Huh. Somebody's mom left us a package? No. Somebody mailed us a package that was found by somebody's mom. Interesting. Let's go through this a little bit more slowly. I saw Vortex Club on one of the things earlier. It sounds like, it looks like we haven't been keeping in touch though. I guess there's a lot of different reasons for that, like when you're... Well, do you still talk to the people that you talked to when you were 14? Probably not all of them, right? Maybe 1 or 2 or so, but...
Honestly,
And because
Swan,
they're from a small
I'm
town,
glad, but
it's
slightly
likely
surprised
that
you
they
showed
might
up
have
tonight.
gone out of town when they grew
When I saw
older.
her text, all these memories came flooding back.
Hold on. I'm just wondering if there's a romance portion to this. Was there a heart here
When I
just
saw her
now?
text, all these memories came flooding back.
I wonder if that's a romance system.
Hey, she actually showed. Welcome!
I remembered Nora, her energy.
You remember her like you don't remember every single little detail about your favorite friend group, your best friend group.
Shit! Where's my fucking pick?
Hey, look at that. Vortex Club.
The dark one's her favorite.
I remembered you.
Nice one, Autumn.
You were the coolest. Skateboarder's wisdom. Never land on your wrist.
You know what though? Because there's an implication that we lost touch over the years, at least between the person in the first person view, Swan, and the person that's sitting across from me. Even if we liked each other back in the day or anything like that, it means that we probably had a falling out and just lost in touch, so... Oh, that's like top tier material for angst. Back in the day, I liked you so much, but I didn't get to act on it. And now can we try again?
I see you skateboard, Autumn.
My imagination's running wild already.
Whoa, watch out!
She was like a firecracker.
These kids were
serious.
wild.
We're gonna need a real band name.
Okay, we have 4 people, but I wonder if we're only gonna be playing a Swan. This is Swan, right? It looks like all the non-cutscenes we've just been controlling Swan. I think so.
This is serious. We're gonna need a real band name.
How about Bloom and Rage?
That's cute.
How could
The
I
technology wasn't too advanced back then.
Guys.
And then, of course, something happened.
Last
Remember. Only for Bloom and Rage, remember 1995.
week, my mom found a package on her doorstep. Wait,
Yeah, see, we have smartphones these days, so the present is much closer to 2024.
Our Bloom and Rage. We haven't heard anything for 27 years.
Someone addressing us by our band name. Well, we don't know what happened that summer, that's the thing. You know what, speaking of which, you know the other trailers on their YouTube channel, they've got 2 other ones that are fairly short. I honestly don't even remember if I've seen them in full. I've glanced at it, so you know what, we can watch it together right now too. There's a reveal teaser from 8 months ago. It's been 27 years. Oh god, is this copyrighted music? Eternal question with Life is Strange games. All those things are so like 95. Like last... I was gonna say last century. It literally is last century. Ooh. Ooh, that's very intimate. The cigarette lighting. A deer! Oh, there's a fire! Hold up.
it's been 27 years, y'all. Why now?
Because we made a promise.
Oh, remember our promise. I wonder if the mystery is supernatural or not. Check out the other one too. Lo-fi summer trailer. This is from 3 months ago.
Hello, little bird.
June 1st, summer of 95.
Goodbye, Velvet Cove. I'll soon be flying away too.
Oh yeah, look, she moved away.
Rude.
Yeah, like 90s, I guess North America vibes, Pacific Northwest. I wasn't old enough in 95 to comment too much on this. But it is definitely nostalgic even for people who weren't necessarily around during that time.
This is Swan Holloway. And if you find this video, it's because I'm dead.
That's ominous. Yeah, there was that thing about how initially it was gonna come out later this year, but then probably people looking forward to this game. There's a pretty big overlap with the fan base of Life is Strange, so they announced that they were gonna push it back, polish it up more. I was a little bit surprised they specifically said they were doing that because of Life is Strange, but I guess even if they didn't say it, we know that that's the case anyway. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I definitely am liking what I see already. I am personally extremely weak towards stories that are like, oh yeah, we used to have a thing like a long time ago, but now we're older and wiser. Maybe, but can we continue our story exactly where we left off before? Like, I'm a huge sucker for those kind of stories, so I think this looks great to me already. I'm looking forward to it, yeah. It doesn't look like there's nearly as many choices as, say, like Life is Strange, which usually has 4 choices. But I don't know, I feel like this is definitely branching on off to a different conversation about what Don't Nod has been doing post Life is Strange. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to say that Life is Strange was their breakout hit, and a lot of people associate that with Don't Nod, even though they are no longer in charge of the franchise and they probably won't be making another Life is Strange game. I mean, even one of the trailers earlier were like, oh, from the creators of Life is Strange. But yeah, but looking at what Don't Nod has been outputting in the past bit, off the top of my head, we had Jusant, which was the climbing game, and then we had Banishers and Harmony, the visual novel. I feel like they've been really trying to experiment with different sorts of things, which I really appreciate because, you know, creative people, I think creative people need to not be locked down into just doing the same thing over and over again, which I feel like if they were doing Life is Strange, if they were still doing Life is Strange, then that might have been the thing that they would worry about. But yeah, I just want to say I appreciate it, even though I do get the sense that, just looking around anecdotally, I feel like people's receptions to the new ventures have been more lukewarm than with Life is Strange. But this one, Lost Records, definitely evokes the same sort of vibes and stuff, which I think is, you know, helps in building up the excitement around it too. So I'm happy to see Don't Nod get more attention because of this too. It's difficult though. It's like one of those age-old questions with creatives. Do you create what you want to create, or do you want to create what people want to see? Especially because games aren't made in a vacuum. You need money. It costs money, and you need to make money to continue spending money to make more games. But like I said, that's an entirely different conversation. And at this moment, I can say I'm excited about this. Yeah, I like Don't Nod. Don't Nod does a lot of interesting things. They don't stay in one place. February 18, March 18, I will definitely be here. And I hope you will be as well.